Ready? Let's go.
Alright guys, so today I wanted to make another beginner video. I was on the Facebook page that I normally go on, and we share our stats there, and someone said to me, oh boy, I wish I could do those kind of calorie burns like you do. So it made me think maybe I should make another beginner video and give you guys another tip, a very helpful tip that might get you over that little hump that you need to get over. So today I am going to teach you a little tip on how to raise your calorie burn, and I think this might work for you. It might not be dramatic in the beginning, but it's a trick that I use, especially when I'm spinning long or I really want to accomplish that high calorie burn, and I'm going to teach you today. I think maybe I should get changed first. What do you think? Yeah, I'll be right back. That's better. Now we're more ready to work out. So, up here is my control panel for the Max Trainer M7. Okay? Some of the newer ones are the electronic ones, like the Total. But a lot of them have the arm that moves to show the calorie burn, and the electronics like mine has. The trick that I'm going to show you is whether you are capable of spinning at a 10 or a 15 or a 20. If you stay there for a long period of time, you're struggling, you're trying to hang on. Next thing you know, 10 minutes goes by, you're trying to get to that 14 or 15 minute, and you're just worn out from trying to hold it steady in that one spot. So I'm going to give you a little demonstration on what I do, and when we start spinning, you'll see it over here to get yourself over that hump, okay? So, let's take time out. I'll show you everybody who's part of the show, the Bowflex, the Coldest, Monet on the next screen, and then after that, I'll meet you on the machine, okay? Good. All right, guys, so I'm going to spin. I'm going to put my machine on manual. Let me put that there now. And we're going to do a 5-minute spin, and then we're going to stop and we're going to talk about what we just did. So for this demo purpose, let me spin at 10, because that's probably where most beginners are, and I'll show you a little thing that I do, okay? So in 3, 2, 1, hit your start. Let me get this down. This is really hard for me. I'm going to lower my resistance so I can spin. Okay, so I'm going to hold it on 10 for 30 seconds. Okay, now here comes 30 seconds. Now I'm going to go up to 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. And I'm going to try to hold for the next 30 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. Back down to 10, where you normally are. Okay? You're recovering now. Almost like you were doing an interval. It also breaks it up too. I do 5-minute intervals when I'm concentrating on this. Back and forth, and then I worry about the next. Okay, here comes 30 seconds. Let's take it back up. 30-second spurts. You want to do this as long as you can within your 15 minutes or your 14 minutes, wherever you're working out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. And relax. Nice deep breath. Don't get excited. That's 2 minutes going by so far. I got to spin. I'm not used to spinning this slow. But, believe it or not, I was there one time. I wasn't always able to spin at 30 plus. Okay, there's 30 seconds. Let's go back up. Even if you can't get up to 15, or if you're at 15 and you can't get up to 20, as long as you go above what you normally do, just for 30 seconds first. All right? Two, one, bring it back down. That's 3 minutes going by. Now, number one, we have accomplished to boost it up and then bring it down. Creating that interval, revving it up, and then relaxing again, even though we're on manual. And number two, we have taken our mind off of the agony of just spinning. And now we're concentrating on actually doing something here. Okay, let's juice it back up. Remember, we're only going 5 minutes here, okay? I'm spinning about 15.6 right now. I got it on a 6 resistance. Now it's understandable too that that 6 resistance, that's hard for beginners too. You have to understand that. 2, 1, bring it back down. We're going to go 5 minutes here, okay? And then we're going to stop and talk about it. Bring it way down. As you're down, nice deep breath in. Get that oxygen way deep down those lungs. Recover. Okay? 2, 1, juice it back up. Got 15 seconds. Then we're going to bring it to a stop. Five, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's stop that. Workout complete. That's 62 calories in 5 minutes. All right? Bring it up. Relax it back down. If you could normally spin at 10, I want you to get up to 12, 13, 14, 15, 30-second intervals back and forth. Normally I would say try 1 minute, but if you're a beginner and you're struggling to begin with, 1 minute's way too long. It's very long to do, all right? But when you see me spin those high calories, 1,000 calories in a half hour, 500 calories in 14 minutes, I'm constantly juicing it up, juicing it up. I'm going past my comfort zone and then relaxing back where I'm comfortable. Always doing that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to restart that. What we have? 62 on the calorie burn in that 5 minutes. Now I'm going to go back and I'm steady going to spin at the 10 where you normally would be and show you what the difference is in the calorie burn by doing that. Now remember, when you're juicing out, you know what, we'll talk about while I'm spinning. Give me something to talk about. So let's go back on here. We'll get rid of that. Let's reset back on manual, okay? I know this, if you guys are more experienced and you spin with me all the time, I know this is boring, but there's other guys and girls that have to get started and have to realize this, okay? So 3, 2, 1, hit the start, and we're simply, let me not use my arms. Bring this weight down so I can easily spin at 10. Try to hold it right around 10. Here's another thing too that I do. Let's say I know if I spin at 33.6 that in 15 minutes I'll have 501 calories. I know that. What I try to do sometimes is I'll go and I'll spin, juice it right up to 35 on the burn rate, and then relax down between 30 and 31. I'll do the high number first, because in a 5-minute period, you'll have 3 high numbers and 2 low numbers, which improves your count dramatically. So if you want, right out of the gate, go right up to 15, bring it back down to 10. Up to 15, back down to 10. If you have a game plan when you're coming into the workout and have numbers in your head, you already know where your calorie burn is going to be. Okay? I have, when I step onto the machine, a game plan. I know what I want to do for the day. I know how long I want to go for the day. Sometimes it'll be a sporadic. Don't know what I want to do, so let's just start spinning. But for the most part with you guys, I know what the workout's going to be. I know where I want to be. And I know that I have to spin at a certain number. And that's very important, especially if you're trying to get a certain calorie burn. So let's say you wanted to stay at 10 or 12 on a calorie burn, but you kept falling behind like at 9.6. Well, when those final minutes are coming up, you know what you have to do to make up the difference, okay? It's not hard math when we're talking about 30 calories per minute. Every minute I will burn 30 calories if I stay there. It's not hard math. Same thing with 10 calories per minute, okay? We got 15 more seconds. We'll be coming up on 3 minutes. Now remember, what we're doing here is I'm spinning right around 10. We had 62 when I was juicing it up and coming back down. I want to show you the dramatic difference in the numbers by you guys just stepping on the machine and trying to hold a steady pace and then getting tired out. Number one, you are mentally fixed on, I can only do 10 calories burn rate per minute. Okay, so you already defeated yourself by the time you got on there. Now, if you come with a new attitude and go, okay, game plan for today, you're going to juice it right up to 12 or 15, and then I'm going to relax back down to 10. 12 or 15, relax back down to 10. Constantly do that. And divide it up. If you're doing a 15-minute workout, take it by 5 minutes every time. Do the first 5, concentrate on that. You got your calorie burn that you were expecting? Okay, it's time to tackle the next 5. Don't ever think of it in terms of the whole entire 15. With my more advanced guys, we're past 4 minutes now. 4:15 now. So my more advanced guys, when I'm doing a half hour or hour spin, I'm concentrating on quarters. The first quarter, second quarter, third and fourth. I don't think about the finish line. I never think about the finish line. Okay? I take what I have in front of me and we work on that. And we celebrate it and we accomplish what we're after. And then we move on to the next quarter. 10 seconds. You get it back down a little bit. Try and hover right around 10. Stop. Okay, so that's 50 calories. So by juicing it up to 15, bringing it back down, relaxing, in 5 minutes, we managed to get 62 calories. Just by jumping on a machine and staying where you normally would at 10 calories per minute burn rate, we only got 50 calories in that 5 minutes. Okay, you see the dramatic difference? So it doesn't matter if you guys are way up on 30 calories per minute or if you're at 10 calories per minute. This method works for everybody. The resistance level, it's up to you to play with. It's got to feel good. It's got to feel comfortable. As a former inline speed skater, we was always looking for the legs to be relaxed. Okay? That's why I am so comfortable spinning. Most guys, especially on the Facebook page, they're going after the 14s and the 16s and the 17s on the resistance. And then I come in spinning around 10 or 12 and they're like, holy moly, look at the RPMs, look how fast you're spinning, and yet you passed right by us. It's what I like to do. I call it the Lance Armstrong theory. Them guys, they train so much for the hills and everything, and they're spinning big gears, and this is how they practice going up hills, and they maintain that spin. And then Lance Armstrong came in and reinvented the way you go up a hill by spinning super fast. He worked on his cardio and he spun super fast in the lower gear and passed everybody, and nobody can hang with him. It's kind of like what I like to do because it stays nice and soft and comfortable. That's what you're looking for. Be comfortable. So guys, bottom line is, if we don't drag this out, next time you get to spinning, 14-minute interval training, or you're on manual, you want to go for 15 minutes, juice it up, bring it back down to where you normally are, relax, 30-second spurts, watch the improvement. I just showed you a 12-calorie burn improvement from doing it that way or just staying steady. Okay? All right. I will see you. This was just a spur of the moment. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you Monday. It probably will be sprint day. All right. Love you.